Hi guys, today I want to do a little review on this 6mm monofocal fixed iris lens, which is for CCTV cameras, C-mount lens. It's not built for micro four thirds, and I wouldn't recommend it for micro four thirds users. However, I'm going to do a little review of it today because I still quite like this lens, even though it's not one which I can really use for much. Now, it's got a very nice aperture of f-stop 1.8, which means that it can be used in low light situations and get really good quality pictures without cameras automatically doing the whole crazy fill it full of ISO when you've got it on automatic settings. Now, one of the reasons this doesn't work well for micro four thirds users is because it extends well beyond your normal camera's sensor accepting range thing. Now, whilst I didn't make much sense there, I'll show you what I mean. I have here a normal lens for micro four thirds, and here is the connector for the lens. There we go. Now, I have here an adapter for micro four thirds, and this didn't come with this lens, by the way. This came with my other lens, which I loved bits. And I'm just going to attach you like so. So here we go. And we've got the lens attached. And so there you have the normal extend range, which is here. And as you can see, it extends well beyond that, which means if your camera has got a sensor protector like my AF101 has, then it's going to have difficulty. So you can't, say, attach a micro four thirds cap to the lens. But it does work with the Lumix G5, which I've got, because it goes back and attaches, it goes back, and the sensor's quite far back in this one, so it doesn't even scratch it, which is good. I wouldn't want my sensor scratched in this camera because I like my sensor. Just going to put the cap on. Always take care of your lenses. Okay, now we're going to have a quick look at the look from the camera. It's very high quality, which you won't exactly see because I'm just showing you into the camera, as it were. But it's good quality image, and you will notice that there's a nice circle around the image. Now the circle is there because the sensor is only picking up a certain amount of what the lens is taking in, because it's a C-mount lens. It goes far too close to the sensor. It's not at the optimal sensor range, so it's not going to take in the full image which the lens is taking. This camera films in 1080p, and it also takes pictures in very high resolution. So the pictures can be blown up to look normal. I'll give you an example. I'll take a photograph now. Let's hope I do a good job. Yes, I did a good job, which is amazing. But that aside, it can also, on this camera at least, be upgraded with the EX teleconversion thing. So I'll turn that to on. Now, the EX teleconversion is nice. However, it doesn't take away everything. And as you see, we've got a lot more of the image in now, and it's really good quality, as you can probably see. I'll just turn this on, and we'll yeah. So I don't know, is that recording? It was recording for a second, but it's not necessary to record for this. Anyway, that will give us a decent quality image just there for you. However, it can't take photographs and use the conversion for it, which is a great shame. I'll give you an example. Let's see. Put the flash on, because my hand is steady as a rock. But it's not really necessary to go into great detail on what you can take with this, because it's not designed for this camera. And to say that it's not a good lens based on that is doing it an injustice. I think that it's a very high quality lens. It's very good. It's one which I can use because I do weird sci-fi projects, so there's always there's always a thing that I can always use this lens for creating something which is strange or unique. However, apart from that, it's really got no use for me as someone who uses Micro Four Thirds a lot. However, if you use cameras that have got a better sensor size for a C-mount lens, it's probably a lot better to use. So I would say give the lens a miss if you use Micro Four Thirds, unless of course you want the circle around everything. Yeah. Anyway, it's been quite hard to make this review actually because I've messed up a lot, but then again, it's really hard to find things to say about the lens. It turns very, very stiffly, but it's very good quality image, and it has got a very, very good aperture. So it's one to look at if you're going to be using something similar to this. And the absolute beauty of a 6mm lens like this is if I can film it, if I can film something on my Lumix G5, then and I can film it using the conversion, which doesn't reduce image quality according to the camera's manufacturer. I can cut that down to 720p and it will be very, very good quality, shot in the dark and or in a dark place, and it will look pretty good at 720. So yeah, I'm going to give that a shot now. Okay, it's not exactly night, it's late afternoon as you can probably see, but we're going to be walking through the house and I'm using no real light sources in the area apart from downstairs. As you can see, the camera is picking up tons and tons of data, and we can trim this off, the stuff around the edge of the frame. We can trim that off later in post if we're going to adapt to 720. But yeah, we're getting a very, very good view of the house, and as you can see, I'm in good quality, and even when I come up close I'm being kept in really, really good quality. So it's a good lens if you're going to be using, for example, a camera like the G5, because if you're using something like the FD mount 50mm prime, which is a 1.8 f-stop, that's bulky, heavy to take around. But if you're going to be filming in 720, which is absolutely fine for something like an internet video, you've automatically got a really good lens with this, because once you crop the edges off, there's no more problem with the image. And yeah, it's really, really good. It's got good focusing, which isn't inbuilt into the lens. The lens just automatically has everything in good quality, so it's very, very nice like that. So if you are using something like the Lumix G5, if you fork out as well for a lens adapter for a C-mount lens, or you get another C-mount lens which has an adapter which works for this camera, you can create some very, very good videos if you're uploading them for just online purposes. However, if you want higher quality video, you're going to need a higher quality camera, that sort of thing. But I would say it's definitely good for this camera. So yes, huge thumbs up there. Well, there we have it, the 6mm monofocal lens which I got from eBay. It's pretty good, and I wouldn't recommend it unless of course you like C-mount lenses, you've got Lumix G5 and you want to play around with it. But yeah, good quality, close up, close quarters, it's a good lens. Anyway, take care, have a good day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!